Hello and welcome to the tour. I'm going to take you through the land formations and geological features of the Long Island Sound, specifically Long Island, New York, and Greenwich, Connecticut. Greenwich, Connecticut lies on the body of water known as the Long Island Sound. The Long Island Sound is protected from the Atlantic Ocean by the landmass known as Long Island. Long Island is a glacial moraine, the result of glaciers melting some 21,000 years ago. As the glaciers receded north, they left behind rocks and sand to create the island, roughly 20 miles wide and 120 miles long. The bedrock of the Greenwich coast is made up mostly of gneiss and schist. The sediment of the seafloor near Greenwich is mostly sand and gravel, with some areas having underwater vegetation. This is a chart of Greenwich Harbor. This is an aerial shot of Greenwich Harbor. The arrow points to Grass Island, a peninsula that is the site of one of Greenwich's wastewater treatment plants. This is a man-made rock wall, put in place to protect Grass Island from waves and help prevent erosion. This is the natural waterline of Grass Island, made of sand, gravel, and small rocks. This is a stream gauging station put in place by the United States Geological Survey. The solar-powered station collects data on water level and water flow rates. This is my boat, a 22-foot sailboat built in 1977. I bought it at the beginning of last summer. This is the system of islands off the coast of Greenwich. Like Long Island, these islands are glacial moraines. From west to east, there is Great Captain's Island, Little Captain's Island, more commonly known as Island Beach, and the privately owned Wee Captain's Island. Island Beach is the more visited of the two public islands. Amenities include bathrooms, showers, lifeguard and first aid station, playground, and snack bar. There is a sandbar connecting Island Beach to Wee Captain's Island. At low tide, the sandbar is visible and you can walk between the islands. On the east side of the island, there are several glacial erratics. These are some of the largest rocks on the island. Here on the south side, there is a man-made rock wall designed to protect the shore from the larger waves coming in from the south. There is about 6 miles of open water between the north shore of Long Island and Island Beach. The west side of the island has a jetty extending to the north. This is designed to protect the beach and ferry dock from the larger waves. The ferry pier extends north from the northeast side of Island Beach. In the summer months, the ferry runs hourly between Greenwich Harbor and Island Beach. The Island Beach water supply is held in a tank on the island. The ferry has a large holding tank that is used to transfer water from the mainland to the island every few days. This water is used for the water fountains, showers, toilets, and other running water. I used to work as a crew member on this boat and learned a lot about its operation. The pier was destroyed by Superstorm Sandy in 2012 and then rebuilt. Great Captain's Island is about 3/4 of a mile west of Island Beach. It is larger than Island Beach, but far less popular to visit. The 17-acre island has a bathroom and a lifeguard station. This island is the southernmost point of New England. There is a large granite lighthouse on the southeastern side of Captain's Island. Built in 1868 and restored in 2009, this is where the island's caretaker lives during the summer months. The eastern part of the island has a lagoon that wraps around up to the lighthouse. A tombolo connects the east and west sides of the island. There is a large rock wall built across the tombolo. Captain's Island also has a ferry that runs from Greenwich Harbor. The ferry is much smaller than the Island Beach ferry, and the dock cannot be accessed when it's nearing low tide. The Captain's Island water supply comes from a well. The elevated water levels during Superstorm Sandy tainted the fresh water supply, and the water is no longer safe to drink. On the north side of the island, there are many moorings where boaters can tie up and hang out. The waves coming from the south are blocked by the island, so it makes for a good place to relax. These are some rocks on the north side of Captain's Island that must be avoided by boaters. At high tide, they are almost completely hidden by the water. This is the view of Long Island from Captain's Island. Captain's Island is about 25 miles east of Manhattan. On a clear day, you can see the New York City skyline very well. This is a rock with a navigation light tower built on it. This tower also houses an osprey nest monitored by the Greenwich Audubon Society. There are several protected osprey nests in Greenwich waters. This is a screenshot from a live osprey nest camera that can be found on the Audubon website. This is Tweed Island. The base of the island is thick metamorphic rock. Tweed Island protects this area of water called Smith Cove, another nice place to tie up and relax. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video tour.